So the committee has been asking a lot about this project. The committee, that's what we call our community over here at DHN, the DHN committee, because we're a focus group of individuals. Best believe that. Our goal, generational wealth. You can see it right here. We're talking Jasmy, and we're here to answer the question. Is this just another meme coin, or is this a hidden gem? And after just doing the preliminary digging, all right, because I didn't want to go too deep into it. And, once I did start looking around, wasn't that much to go through. We have an IoT project here. And I'm going to tell you right away, the IoT use case, still a couple years away. Still a couple of years away. I'm talking maybe second half of the next bull run. We may start hearing more about these types of projects, but the technology is still important nonetheless. So Jasmy focuses on decentralized data democracy. And after my reading, I'm coming to understand that as what Jasmy specializes in is data ownership. So if you're interacting with a service, let's just say you're using a electric car charging station, and that station has the data of the times and the days and for how long you come to that specific charging station. If you don't want that data to be taken and used and sold to advertisers, Jasmy is creating a platform that essentially allows you to keep your data and monetize it, which is going to be very interesting. And as I'm looking through the whole ecosystem, I'm learning that they have taken that concept and applied it to so many different things. So let's jump over to how it works. And as you can see here, they show you the personal data locker. That really solidifies what we were talking about when it comes to data ownership. So the value chain kind of works like this: consume data, secure knowledge communicator. So your data goes into a personal locker when you're using the application that is supporting the Jasmy coin. Consumers can receive the Jasmy coin. Merchants pay in Jasmy to use the data. So merchants, advertisers, if they want to access that data, they're going to need to use Jasmy, which is important to take note of from a utility perspective. When you get to talking about tokenomics, things like that, there has to be an effective means for the token to be utilized, for it to be removed from the market, and that contributes to price appreciation over time. Something you might want to take note of. Now, use Jasmy coin as a digital currency. That would imply that you'll be able to do extra things with your Jasmy coin, maybe additional perks, benefits, stuff like that. So I really like the setup. Like I said, the thing is about IoT, it is a ways away. All right, it is a ways away. However, where they're located in Japan, they have a major advantage, because as I was looking, stumbled upon these facts right here. Internet of Things market in Japan is expected to grow by 18% to 13.7 billion this year. Interesting. Largest industries in 2023 will be discrete manufacturing, hybrid manufacturing, and automotive. That's key, because also when I was looking, I stumbled upon this, and specifically this relationship here that Jasmy has. Jasmy and WIT's mobile travel service data platform, together with Toyota Motor and WITS, a well-known travel service provider in Japan, has created a platform for the local government of Hokkaido to record tourist data, which is used to promote the first commercial pilot of wide area unmanned driving and supporting facilities in Japan. Now, it was when I started reading stuff like that I was like, okay, Jasmy is in a nice little pocket over there in Japan, because when it comes to other IoT projects, the only other competition they really have, IOTA, IoTX, and Fetch AI. So they're in the niche market for sure, and they would definitely be in the top 5 when it comes to IoT. I was initially under the assumption that Jasmy focused on payments because everyone was comparing it to Bitcoin. I'm like, well, no, let's not have another Bitcoin clone, please. So that's what really took me so long to pay attention to this asset. But I started hearing things about it. The committee started bringing it up more and more. And after a while, y'all can get me to come up to talk about something. If y'all ask enough in the comments, I watch, I pay his attention. But another thing you should know about Jasmy, and let's jump over here to CoinMarketCap, because this simplifies essentially what they do. And the founders, we're going to talk about the founders too, because that's a very interesting lineup. But yes, Jasmy, ERC20 token, and it is a cryptocurrency project of a Tokyo-based IoT provider, the Jasmy Corporation. As a system, the Internet of Things includes mechanical and digital elements endowed with an identifier and the ability to transmit data. The IoT company specializes in buying and selling of that data, and the Jasmy platform connects two categories: service providers and the data users. Another way to think about IoT is if you use Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, or if you have an Alexa, that's IoT in its infancy. See, that's the thing. IoT is still in its infancy. So when I said in the beginning that this is definitely one of the projects that you're going to have to wait on a little bit longer for the use case to catch up, for the market to catch up with the use case. IoT, it's here, but it ain't mainstream yet. It ain't commercial. However, the development is still happening. So the space, you can definitely guarantee it being there. So the projects that are coming in now, that are specializing in it, getting in early, they're going to have an advantage. Jasmy is looking like one of those. Now, we've covered the data part. Let's talk about these founders. This was an interesting story. And again, this is coming from CoinMarketCap. Jasmy was founded in April of 2016 in Tokyo by several former Sony executives, including Kunitake Ando, I'm sorry if I butchered that, representative director of Jasmy, former president and COO of Sony. Yeah. And then Kasuma Sato, COO and former CEO of SonyStyle.com. And then we have the deputy president and CTO at Jasmy, retired from 2021. Seems to have also worked at Sony. And then they have a former financial analyst from KPMG. So that's one hell of a squad for sure. That's one hell of a squad. Now, this last sentence here, the project has partnered with major players in the digital industry. Transcosmos and Vow, yes. The Panasonic deal, that was in connection with this because the company WITS has worked with major corporate clients such as Panasonic Automotive. Now, that's not to say that at some point in the future, Panasonic could go back to Jasmy and be like, hey, what else you got for us? But I just wanted to give clarification on that. Overall, without getting too deep into things, my final point on it, final verdict, if you will, is this is a very nice priced IoT asset that nobody is talking about, that you could just put aside in your Ethereum based hard wallet, your Ledger, just let it sit. This is definitely, there used to be a term in the space when I got in, call it moon bags. This is definitely one of those, definitely in the moon bag. So like I said, IoT is still a bit of ways away, but we talk a lot about it on this channel. So you might want to watch this video up here, or, whatever YouTube suggests, but it's going to be IoT related because I got a lot of IoT content. With that, I'm going to get out your ear. If you found value, I need you to do a few things for me. Hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell so that way you don't miss the next video. As always, have a great day. Have a prosperous day. I'm Wade Teamer, and if that money is digital, so is the hustle. I'll see you in the next one.